Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Kate, and I'm really glad you're here today. I'm going to talk to you about gratitude today. Gratitude is offering thanks or praise to God. In the Bible, Paul tells us that we are to give thanks to God for all things in all circumstances. Sometimes this is easy, and sometimes it may not be so easy. Sometimes worries and struggles give more space to defeat than for a heart of gratitude. But gratitude is sort of like faith in that the more we practice it, the stronger it grows. So I brought a game to teach you, and I'll start with 3 things from my kitchen with which we can start our practice. We'll start with this Tupperware container. So the last time I used this Tupperware container, I stored homemade soup in it. Thank God for leftovers that often taste better the second time around. This Tupperware is made of plastic. What a great invention. Thanks, God. This Tupperware has a lid. Thanks, God, for a way to keep our food fresh and safe. This Tupperware came in a package with other Tupperware of different shapes and sizes. Thank you, God, for choices. This Tupperware was perfect for taking my lunch outside to eat it. Thank you, God, for nice days in which we can eat our lunch outside. This Tupperware held a piece of birthday cake. Thank you, God, for birthdays. This Tupperware held extra cake in the freezer. Thank you, God, for refrigerators and freezers to preserve our food. My dog Chloe licked this Tupperware container because she loves the taste of people food, doesn't matter what it is. Thank God for dish soap and dishwashers. This Tupperware has a lifetime guarantee on it. Thank you, God, for making things that last. And this Tupperware was bought at a friend's Tupperware party. Thank you, God, for friends. So, are you kind of seeing that we are being thankful for 10 things? Okay, so here's another thing that was in my battery drawer. It's a battery. This battery lit a flashlight for a long time. Thank you, God, for that light. This battery was in one of my granddaughter Fiona's toys that made a noise. Thank you, God, for making Fiona happy. This battery was used in my boombox. Thank you, God, for the gift of music. This battery was a great invention. Thank you, God, for inventors to whom you whisper what we need to make our lives easier or better. This battery has a plus sign, so we know how to use it. Thank you, God, for helping us know how. This battery contains battery acid, which is very dangerous. Thank you, God, for doctors who can help us when we need them. This battery works with other batteries in things like boom boxes. Thank you, God, for teamwork. This battery is a little bit outdated now. Thanks, God, for rechargeable batteries like the ones in our cell phones. This battery is smooth and round. Thank you, God, for shapes that make things work well. This battery can make a flashlight work if we lose electricity. Thank you, God, for electricity. Can you see how this game is going? One last thing is this egg carton. This egg carton had 12 eggs in it, which made several breakfasts. Thank you, God, for breakfast. This egg carton held eggs that were dyed for an Easter egg hunt. Thank you, God, for Easter egg hunts. This egg carton can be used to store small Christmas decorations. Thank you, God, for Christmas. This egg carton can be used for a craft. Thank you, God, for creative minds and creative hands that can make crafts. This egg carton is a pretty pink. Thank you, God, for pretty colors. This egg carton can be recycled. Thank you, God, for the recycling crew that collects the recycling to help our planet. This egg carton came from the store by someone who delivered it to me. Thank you, God, for delivery carriers. This egg carton held eggs that came from chickens on a farm. Thank you, God, for farmers who grow healthy food for us to eat. This egg carton held eggs that made pancakes. Thank you, God, for pancakes. And this egg carton held eggs that remind me of Easter. Thank you, God, for the gift of your Son, who reminds us to celebrate Easter every day. So can you see with practice how being thankful gets a little easier? Kyle Idleman, who is an author and pastor from a church in Louisville, gives this message. Go through your day just recognizing everything as God's. Get out of God's bed and walk into God's bathroom. Turn on God's shower and then put on God's clothes. Eat God's cereal and drink God's coffee or tea. Use God's laptop. When we start to see all our resources as God's, it develops an attitude of gratitude that leads to a heart of worship. I've created a 30-day gratitude calendar, and you can print it out. It's either in the e-blast or it is at Treehouse at the Grove, and it's under things to do. And you can print it out and use it as prompts for gratitude. And I'm sure you will have your own, but it's a way to just get an idea, a little seed to start with, and then you can do your own. When we have a heart of gratitude, we're able to put our attention on what might be pleasing to God. And in the words of Dr. Maya Angelou, let gratitude be the pillow which you kneel to say your nightly prayers.